Hello friends and fellow gamers, MKxJUMP here, and if you haven't noticed, there's just been a brand new update released to Idle Heroes. At first glance, you might not see that anything has changed, but the Glory Challenge has now been updated. So let me talk you through the brand new rewards and why it's a little bit scummy if you're an established player, especially if you've spent a lot of money, because we're kind of getting screwed over, which is a bit annoying, but there will be some ways around it and other things we've just got to accept. Let's go in. So if we go ahead and click on the Glory Challenge, you'll see that it has been updated. You may see there's a little thing sneaking on the side here, but if you move the menu across, once you've gone and got yourself a Transcendence Hero to Void 4, or at least a Transcendence Hero for this, and then got a hero to Void 4, you'll notice that you do have some additional things you can unlock. So if you go ahead and upgrade a Transcendence Hero's skill to Noble Sublimation, you will actually get yourself a chest that contains 30k Sublimation Essence. Now this might sound rubbish because 30k Sublimation Essence isn't that good, you can't really use it to upgrade any skills, but if you combine it with the next stage, which is to go ahead and upgrade an entire set of skills for one hero, you'll see you get an additional 2. That is good because that takes you up to 90, which is enough to upgrade 2 more skills. So that's nice. One problem with this though is Noble Sublimation is all the way at the bottom. So that requires you to upgrade the sublimation level of an entire skill, which will cost you 180,000 of the sublimation resource. So you're already going to need to grind this one out as a free-to-play player, and if you're a spender, well, you've probably already done this, so I guess it's a little bit irritating. Unless, of course, you were planning on upgrading a hero's skill, then it should be fine, but even fully maxing a hero's skills just seems ridiculous. Like, so many of my heroes you can even see here that I've established, I haven't upgraded all of their skills because it's just not worthwhile. But now I'm thinking, well, maybe do I want to do this? Is this a good idea? Because I will get 90 sublimation materials back, so maybe suddenly it becomes worth it. Maybe I need to destroy my Mystic Fairy Freya, get everything back, and then just for the sake of things, shove it into Lord of Fear Aspen, and then destroy him, and then rebuild both? That seems like such a waste, but I'm sure there are some people that are going to go ahead and do that. You betcha I'm not going to do that straight away, though. It does seem a little over ambitious. But, I mean, if you go ahead and do that, congratulations, you can upgrade 2 more nodes on your sublimation trees. Heck, if you go ahead and upgrade 3 entire Transcendence Heroes fully, you'll get another 3 of these. So I guess, congratulations if you upgrade all the sublimation nodes for all the skills in 3 Transcendence Heroes, which is going to set you back 180,000 times 4 times 3. So that's 12 times 180,000 sublimation materials. For some people, it's going to take you a very long time to get here as a free-to-play player, but I guess we'll eventually complete it. And what's the other thing? Obtain 1 Transcendence Hero's primary core. Now, this is really annoying because I have already obtained a Transcendence Hero's primary core, so why don't I have this reward? Well, it's because I obtained it before this update came out, but I didn't know this update was coming out because I obtained that core literally months ago. So that's annoying. I have Jara's core, upgraded mind you, and I also have Halora's core, so this I'm not going to get until I pull out another core. I guess that's fine, but then you look at this next one, obtain 3 Transcendence Heroes primary cores. Well, no, right? Then I would have already done that. So why can't this be retrospective, DH Games? That's what I'm annoyed about. And then look, obtain 3 Transcendent cores to Noble Core of Origin. What? What? That's a big step up. So you go from having 1 hero core to 3 hero cores to 3 Noble cores. And that's just wild. And if you look at the upgrade levels, you get 20 here, you get 35 here, and then you get 45. And what they were trying to do was, well, this equals 100, so there you go, that's a full core. But like, what? A full core as a reward for having 3 noble cores? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 12 cores, and you get 1 core back. Nice job, DH Games. Really helpful. Great work. And that will give you 1 core. That's the joke, that actually these core chests aren't even that worth it because you need 100 shards, so it's going to get you, as you can see, a total of 100 for all of that, and it's not very usable beforehand. I suppose if you've got 20 and 35, you can combine them with a 50 chest from a different event. That's okay, but outside of that, bit unusual. Right, let's move on to the next thing. This is to do with skins. So this is really irritating as well. It says, get a legendary skin. I already have loads, so why don't I have this? You can see a trend here. It's not rewarding us for anything we previously have. But if you do get a legendary skin, you get 500 gems. If you have 3 legendary skins, you get 25 universal shards. Like, what is that? That's 2 basic skins. That's awful. That's terrible. If you get 3 mythic skins, then you get 1500 gems, which doesn't even feel like much. By the way, to get mythic skins, you just casually need to have beaten level 3 in Void campaign. So yeah, beat 3-3-10 and you can get some divine silk to build your mythic skins. Obviously, hardly anyone has got to level 3-3, and I really feel like it's a bit of an insult to say, hey, congratulations for doing all of that, you filthy whale. Here as a reward is a measly 1,500 gems. That's a bit rubbish. And then finally, 10 mythic skins, 20 glorious relics. What? If I go ahead and build a splendid artifact, just one, I get 150 glorious relics. If I work my ass off to destroy Void campaign and then build 10 mythic skins, I get 20 glorious relics. What the heck is that balancing? Like, DH Games, why? Right? Next, look at this. Isn't this nice? Festival limited skin. You get 1,000 gems. That's good. 3 festival limited skins, which I have, mind you. You get universal skin shards, 50, a much more reasonable number. And then finally, 10 festival limited skins, 30 relics. Festival limited skins you kind of have to pay for, unless you use event reward currency to pick them up if you have any left over. And to do this 10 times for 30 glorious relics, again, is dreadful. It's easier, as I said, to build a splendid artifact, right? And get much better rewards. It's easier to do, and it gets you better prizes. I am so confused by these reward levels. Now, as you go down, look, here we go. If you have a 6-star soul stone, you get 150,000 magic dust. This is good, okay? This is actually good, because magic dust is hard to get. Upgrading these stones is a pain in the backside, so 150,000 is nice. If you get 5 of them, 200,000. Would have been nice if that was a little higher, but I'll still take it. And if you get 10, oh no, no way. Okay. 10 6-star soul stones, and you get a light and dark chest. Wow. Not 500,000 stellar shards, not something actually useful. You get a light and dark chest. To unlock 6-star stones, you have to beat level 2-3 in campaign. What the hell, DH Games? Do you think this is good? Like, who in their right minds is going to go, oh, ooh, that light and dark hero is pretty good, when you're literally giving for an earlier, easier reward a glory epic hero selection chest. A clearly superior item. Baffling. Genuinely ludicrous. DH Games, are you okay? Next level. Let's look at this. What have they added? Nothing. Thank God that's untouched. And finally we have this, the Glory Construction Challenge. This is a joke, right? Obtain 1 hero with an awakened tier of C- or above. Okay, I have that. Oh, but okay. I get 50 contract story gems for that. Cool. B-, you get 100. That's fine. That'll happen eventually. Cool. A-. Bear in mind, a B- you break down, you get 300 contract story gems. You get 100 for this. An A-, if you break it down, you get 8,000 contract story gems. Oh, congrats. Here's 200. Do not go chasing this. You will never get an A-. It will probably never happen. And if it does, you're an absolute god gamer. Well done. But you will not hard awaken an A- hero. Not at all. And then look at this. Obtain a hero with an awakened tier of S or above. Congratulations. If you pull an S tier, you get a pitiful 500 contract story gems as a pat on the back. They're not even normal story gems. They're contract story gems. Oh, DH Games. It's embarrassing. Okay, next. Unlock 3 resonance areas in the Cloud Island. This I've done, and this is retrospective. That's nice. And you go ahead and get yourself a glory chest. This is great, all right? This is one of the really good things here. This is 150 Master's Toolboxes in it, and tons of other good rewards. 800k here, 800k here across the board. That's nice. And you get all the rewards in the chest. This is a good chest, right? Of all the things in this event, I've bashed on everything so far. This is good. If you do happen to unlock 3 resonance areas, that chest is nuts. And if you get 6 resonance areas. Look at that. You get this chest, which is the same chest again, but you get 2 of them. Amazing. Finally, something good, DH Games. Well done. I like this. And then finally, look, unlock the 12 resonance areas. That's 12. That's 2 full islands, by the way. That's kind of crazy. But you do get 3 of these in return. So that'll take you a very, very long time to do. But ta-da, you get something nice. So you know what? That chest's good. Congrats, DH Games. You did something good here. And what's this? Reach Cozyless level 32,000. Wait, that's just the same thing. And it's giving you the same chest again. Oh, mate, that is amazing. Right, okay, watch this. I'm going to go open that chest in the bag, and that should upgrade my coziness level anyway. Boom, look at all those rewards I just got. That means if I go into the Celestial Island... Mate, that is a better chest than I've ever whaled on. That's really good. So go ahead, upgrade this. Upgrade this. There you go. That's nice. And we can go ahead. What's our coziness level at? It's just got there. Look, 2 upgrades, and we're at 32,000, which means if I go to the Glory Challenge now... I can get another one of these bad boys. You know what? There you go. That is the best part about this new update, right? Everything else was trash and an insult, but this chest is wild. Yeah, no, I'm a big fan now. I'm happy. Good job, DH Games. I am easily pleased. Oh, dear me. But yeah, that's stuff I can throw in on Aspen's house, and yeah, I guess that's nice. In fact, you know what? No, I'm going to upgrade this again. Let's go. How high can I get Rogan's house? Oh, it's nearly there. Nearly there. And I guess for the other stuff, we just go ahead and hold this down. How far are we going? There you go. That's nice. This one. Look at that. That's upgraded as well. And Ammon Ra, I mean, I could throw this in too. And I'm not even running out of Master's Toolboxes here. I'm not even running out of regular toolboxes. That's great. Look at that. Level 50 on 2 of my houses now for the Aspen. That's pretty sweet. I'm not complaining at all. You know what? This update's not that bad now. Oh, well, I didn't see that the first. Hang on a second. Break 1 Shadow Abyss Heroes Tree of Origin. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, yes. Okay. So, everything so far is kind of crap, apart from these chests. And then suddenly, a guy in the design team was like, hey, let's give him something good. If you decide to Tree of Origin 3, a hero from Shadow or Abyss, a hero from Fortress or Forest, and a hero from Light and Dark, you're going to get Spiritual Essence and Stellar Shards. That is pretty nuts. Go ahead and build a Tree of Origin level 5 hero in every single faction. 350, 700, no way. We're going to have so much Spiritual Essence. We're probably not even going to have the Stellar Shards to back this up. Jeez. Okay, so basically, you know what I said? Hey, why don't I consider destroying this Freya to build the Lord of Fear Aspen? That's not a terrible idea now. So what we can absolutely do is we can go into the Gate of the Void. We can go to the Evolution Cube. I can regress my Mystic Fairy Freya, even though she's in all my things. But if I take her out, I'll then get everything back, including all the Stellar Shards and all of the upgrades inside of her, including the Sublimation, which I can then put inside Aspen, which will then give me those rewards as we mentioned earlier. Then I get rid of the Aspen, and then I go ahead and upgrade Rogan to Tree of Origin 5, undo him, or even swap him. I believe if you replace a hero who's Tree of Origin, you get materials back. So that's pretty fun. So I can then regress him, rebuild him from scratch. Then I go and do the same for a hero in every single faction, and that will just instantly get me all the rewards, provided I have the soul symbols. It's basically similar to what you can do with E5s. You don't actually have to keep the Tree of Origin 5 hero around, and we have legit whaled for this stuff in the past. This is really irritating. So it's Stellar Shards. I mean, if they weren't already the thing to grab, you absolutely are going to need. But you could totally churn this out, and you could really just build a ton of Tree of Origin 5 heroes. And if you didn't know, Tree of Origin 5 heroes give massive bonuses as tenants. This is an absolute game changer. So folks, you know what? For all that everything here is bad, like, let's be honest, all the other rewards are terrible. This stuff down here is good. Spiritual Essence and Stellar Shards. they're a good time. So you know what, folks? I'm not too upset about this overall. Yes, there's a ton of terrible rewards, but actually some of them are good. And I find it totally baffling at that inconsistency, right? That we have some rewards that are good, some that are bad. The Stellar Shards, I wish there were more of them, but you have to admit that spiritual essence is absolutely wild. So folks, I guess there's a positive to this, that if you do finally have enough materials to build yourself a Tree of Origin 5 hero, and yes, I know you need to unlock the Void campaign to get it, so yeah, you can use those materials to upgrade a Tree of Origin 5 hero, undo them, do that several times, and it's going to use a lot of soul symbols, but who cares? You're going to get a ton of materials in return. So that's really, really nice and a great way to go ahead and upgrade heroes, and it's a great way to get a material that's otherwise been pretty hard to grab as a free-to-play player, and it means you can now focus on sublimation, which is great. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with this. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I'll see you next time, guys, and of course, happy idling.